Okay. I believe Ace, from what I remember, he kickboxed a little bit as well.
No.
He's
talked about it, though.
He's talked about kickboxing, right?
Yep.
And, a lot of times the independent guys, the brawlers, like those types of guys, they like to stand and bang.
Yep.
They're often a lot of fun. There's their bell for this first round of bout number 3. Big kick by Ace to start us off. And Brad takes the fight to the ground, Mike.
And that's where Brad wants to be right now, because these guys have been doing a lot of jiu-jitsu right now. Ace being a brawler might want to keep it standing, but right now he's trying to keep control on top.
Yeah,
Brad's looking to start hand fighting right now and start trying to gain position and go from there.
Back to their feet for just a moment or just a second, and now Ace has got side control through a couple of knees. One landed to the side of the body. The other one was kind of an upper thigh.
Yep, now Brad's starting to form the frame and start looking for his half guard to guard.
Yeah, they're pushed up against the cage. Now back to their feet. Ace backs off a little bit. Ace standing, kind of stalking. Brad's stalking him now as well. He's back to his feet, looking to strike. A couple of punches thrown by Ace, a kick thrown by Ace. And Brad gets takedown by that caught kick. Kind of hear his cornermen that are telling Brad to pull towards, and
Ace needs to get his back to the cage and starting to work stand up again. He's kind of pulling him on him right now. He's kind of suffocated with in between the cage. Brad's doing all right now. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's probably trying to look for a side right now, I'd say. He was looking over there on the left side.
Now, Mike, what would you say that Ace is doing right now? Is he just kind of holding
He's holding him down. I think he's trying to flip him maybe, but that's not what you want to do, especially with a guy like Brad that, has been working jiu-jitsu and stuff like that.
Yeah, and Brad comes from Elite Edge MMA. He's out of Pella, Iowa originally. Trains in the Elite Edge MMA out of Ankeny, Iowa. And now Ace ends up on top throwing punches. Brad's covering up. He turns to his side. If he doesn't do something pretty quick, he's probably going to get stopped. A couple of those punches looked like were towards the back of the head, but looked like legal strikes.
Brad should start bucking and rolling right now. Start looking for that sweep.
You can see some damage done on Ace's back as well now, Mike.
Yeah.
I think that was probably just from being pushed up against the cage maybe a moment ago.
Yep.
Now Ace has back control, kind of. Yep, there he goes.
Yep,
he's looking for possibly a rear choke.
Hooks in. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, Brad needs to kind of try to work out of this. He's staying content with where he's at, which may not be necessarily the thing that he wants to do in this position.
Brad needs to get his back flat to the mat, start circling it into him, and
there
get
he
on
goes.
top.
There it is, exactly.
There it is. He's working it right now. Ace needs to keep his hips down.
It's almost like you were playing a video game there for a second, Mike.
Yep.
10 seconds left in the round, and it looks like it's probably going to end with Ace on top in mount position. Brad is still kind of fighting off, and that's the end of the round, Mike. We go into round number 2. All right, what's your thoughts on that round? Start off.
I think Brad should start trying to take it to the ground. Means that Ace is kind of an aggressive fighter, freestyle fighter, and just start looking for the mount, arm bar from there, stuff like that.
It's really interesting because now so far what we've seen is we've seen a couple of fights that have had what I would say maybe a little bit more technically dominant wrestlers in them, guys that want to take the fights to the ground. And both of those times that we've seen that happen, the first and third bout tonight, once the wrestler, once the guy that wants to get the fight to the ground, he gets it there, but he doesn't always keep it there. These guys have done a great job tonight of working their way out of it and getting back to their feet.
Keeping top control.
Yeah,
but
yep,
even
exactly.
though there's a couple sweeps, but yeah.
Yep.
Here we go, the start of the second round.
All right, here we go, Mike. Toby Ames, our referee for this bout, calls fighters to be ready, touch gloves, and here we go. Come out swinging. He throws a
kick.
Couple of quick kicks, and Lamb goes for that takedown again.
Brad did what he's supposed to be doing. You got low when you swinging high.
Looks like he's going to try to suck him in again. And Ace has landed a couple punches there from top to the side of Brad's body.
Ace needs to stop, just grabbing his body and pulling it to him kind of on top of the cage there.
It's like a little bit, we're still kind of battling there on the side of the cage. Oh, Brad's kind of dropped his head in. Looks like Ace may be going for a guillotine of some kind here. Pulls back to guard. And I can't tell from this position, Mike, if Ace has his left arm underneath of the neck or not, but I know he's got his right under. We're kind of in a position to where we can't really see that side. Brad's punching to the side of Ace's body. And nope, he does not have that. Ace does not have that left arm lock. He just had the right arm lock. Now Brad is back free from that guillotine, that choke. Brad's on top in guard, Mike.
Yeah, now Ace needs to start moving now, start getting it standing up. Brad needs to just keep doing what he's doing.
Careful with those up kicks, as Brad's knee was almost to the ground, but they were legal. Brad's trying to
look for the mount.
Yep, look for mount and trying to strike from there. Ace is kind of giving up his back momentarily, but he did a great job of rolling out of that. Now he's got a side choke. It's like the old the schoolyard choke of somewhat.
Definitely a lot of action on the ground.
Keep driving, Brad. Keep driving. Keep driving, Brad.
Brad's still pushing in, trying to get a takedown again. Ace is just kind of locking him up right there. And Brad's got a takedown again. Now, Mike, does it look like Ace is going for a submission, or is he just holding his position again?
I think he's trying to gain position or kind of try to throw him over, look for...
Or maybe even avoid the mount.
Yep. Kamara or something from that position.
Okay, now it looks like Brad is in mount position, isn't he, Mike?
Yep, now Brad's going to start raining down the punches. Now Ace needs to start bucking and rolling.
This is going to get reversed, Mike. Wow, another reversal.
Now we have Ace on top.
Ace is going to be in full guard right now of Brad. Brad's going to kind of keep him here for a moment. Oh, it looks like Ace, nope, he's right back into guard. We haven't seen any submission attempts yet. It looks like we've got about 10 seconds left in this round, Mike. Now we're looking for, Brad's going to hold a submission attempt right at the end of the round. So that's the end of the second round, Mike. And that was a closer round again.
Yeah, right now it looks like Ace is trying to catch some wind right now. This is good, little back and forth battle. Right now, Brad doesn't look, too tired. But Ace is kind of taking some deep breaths in between rounds. We'll have to see what happens here.
Yeah, we're going to see if he can catch his breath. Now, Ace,
another close fight.
Another close fight. We go into the third and final round yet again. Ace Roney, 25 years old. He's 0-1, Mike. He's 5'11", 170 pounds, independent brawler, New Hampton, Iowa.
Yep.
While we've got Brad Lamb, 38 years old. He's 1-0. He's 5'11", 170 pounds again, so both these guys are very, very evenly matched as far as size-wise. Skill level seems to be very competitive as well.
Yes, very competitive.
Brad trains, again, out of Elite Edge MMA from Ankeny. Here we go, getting ready for the third and final round. Our referee, Toby Ames.
Here we go, third round. Let's see what happens.
Touch of the gloves. And a couple punches by Rooney as he comes forward, and Lamb ends up getting a takedown and landing in mount, Mike.
Now he needs to start scooting up to his armpit, Brad, and start pinching his knees, stay on top, start riding them just like a bull, and start throwing down those punches and expect for the sweep.
I think you picked up on something pretty important that in between rounds you noticed that Ace, and you mentioned that Ace may have been a little bit winded, may have been a little bit tired, and that's kind of showing now. Now in the earlier rounds when he was able to try to get, and he did reverse it.
Gets back
there we
top.
go. I was just going to say earlier in the fight when he tried to make the effort and the attempt to reverse it, he was able to, and now he did again in this third round.
Another close fight we have here.
Boy, Mike, I got to tell you, I'm really happy that I'm in this seat tonight rather than the judges.
Oh, yeah, this is great. Ace needs to start getting his hands on him. He's pushing. So Brad, when Ace is pushing like that, Brad needs to start looking for the sweep. Especially when he's starting getting on his tippy toes there.
Yep, you can see him kind of working towards that. kind of
See, he's
hear.
putting the pressure on him. He's getting high with him, head to head, kind of. So Brad needs to start looking for the rollback, 45 degrees, start looking for the sweep.
Mike, I wonder if Ace was just kind of holding back, kind of had that little extra reserve in the tank. And when he needed it, he was able to tap into that a little bit and make the move that he needed to get back on top.
Right now, Brad's trying to look for the guillotine attempt right now.
Okay. Looks like Ace is trying to get his left arm in between Brad's hands, and he does break it.
Ace needs to get his hands on him. Oh, there we go. Popped his head out. Good attempt, though.
Yep, very good attempt. That was a good submission attempt by Lamb there. Oh, he's mounted again, isn't he, Mike?
Yep, he's mounted. Brad needs to get his hands on him and start bucking and start looking for that half and start shrimping hard and going for guard. Going for half guard, then go to guard.
Is Ace going for a submission here? Is he going for some? Oh, I thought maybe he was going to try a. Looks like he's just using a forearm choke right now.
He needs to move.
Brad's
Ace is doing good, staying on top. See how his Ace is
forearm. Oh, good
there's the sweep
reversal,
right
great
there.
reversal, Mike.
That's where that wind, I think, took place right there.
That's right. Okay, now we're going to be in Roney's guard here momentarily. Let's see what happens here. Roney's pushing off with his feet up against the side of the cage.
Now Brad's
and watch those up kicks. Keep him to the body, not the head, because Lamb is a downed opponent with his knees on the canvas. So all of those were still legal.
Brad's got side mount right now.
Mike, we're down to the last 10 seconds of this third and final round again. This is going to be another close fight.
This is another fight where I have no idea.
And it's going to end with Lamb on the side of Roney's back.
Oh,
Roney looks exhausted in there, isn't he? Or is he hurt?
He's really exhausted right now.
Tired. Brad looks pretty tired
he fought
too.
To the very end.
These guys put it all out there. They did a great job of doing what they love. All right, we will have a judge's decision here in a second. It looks like our athletic commissioners going around and collecting the scores. All right, in a second we will have the decision. Close fight, another close fight. Yeah, both of these guys competed for the second time in their careers. They both left it all inside of the cage. A referee for this bout and for the next two bouts will be Toby Ames. Toby Ames has now been refereeing for roughly 3 years, and in that 3-year time span, he's refereed probably close to 600 bouts. Just continues to get better with the experience that he's having. He does a great job of judging as well. But this evening, he is going to be our referee. Both him and Tyrone Roberts. Tyrone has been refereeing for roughly 22 years. All right, I'm told we have an official decision. And in a second here, we will hear PJ Stoppelworth, our cage announcer, give us the decision.
Again, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge number one scores about 30-27 for Roney. Judge number two scores the fight 29-28 for Lamb.
We do have a split decision.
And judge number three scores the fight 29-28 for your winner by split decision, fighting out of the
All right, those were our scores for this bout. Ace Roney ends up on top. So far, we've had 3 bouts, and 2 of them have gone to split decision. We will be back in just a few minutes with bout number 4.